Morning. It's Friday. There's a lot of dog toys roaming around my set this morning and they are very squeaky, so I apologize in advance for that. It's Friday. We're doing Barre-ish Bootcamp. The dog is sitting on my big toe. See, there's the squeak. I'll be working barefoot. You do not have to. You're welcome to wear shoes. I would just stay away from socks because they're quite slippery. I was about to say squeaky. I don't really know how I'm going to get that from him. All you need is enough room to step forward, side, and back from wherever you're standing. If you have a mat, that is an added bonus, but you don't have to have one. You're welcome to work without it. Then the toy has been, all right, here's the guilty party. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm gonna put it under this chair. There we go. All right, so I will also be using a body bar. It's a weighted bar. Mine weighs 12 pounds. If you don't have one of these, you can use a pair of medium-sized dumbbells or nothing. You could use a couple of same-sized water bottles. Hi, Guy. Whatever you like to use. But if you'd like to get one of these, it's just the body bar. You can find it on Amazon. I don't have a piece of the company, although I am anticipating getting a promo code soon. All right, so if you have that, that's great. I'm also keeping a couple of towels close by because it gets extra sweaty. And then, of course, a beverage. I keep water in a fancy wine glass, and now I have to hide it underneath the piano leg so that the dogs don't knock it over. But it is still slightly reachable. Cheers. All right, other than that, if you have any sort of injuries, you want to make sure that you stay with the first or second level of all the things that I do, and I'll teach them in progressions. So you do what is comfortable for you today, and if you have seen a doctor about an injury, make sure that you are clear to do this kind of thing so that you don't aggravate the injury. If you are watching this after the fact, after the live fact, on my YouTube fitness channel, thank you for subscribing and sharing. Hi, Michelle. And telling your friends about the YouTube channel. If you're watching this on my IGTV and you're like, how do I get to the YouTube fitness channel? There's a link in my bio, and here's the difference. On IGTV, the file gets compressed, so there's a weird lag in the playback. If you watch it on YouTube, there's not. So just that little piece of technological information. So, having said all of that, thank you to everybody who's been able to throw a donation in my Venmo or my PayPal or my actual mailbox. I appreciate all of it. I also appreciate everybody who's unemployed. I get it. Hang in there. Just come and sweat with me. All right, having said all of that, let's have a stand up. And you'll start at the front edge of wherever you're working. Make sure that your sides are clear, because we are going to do some lateral work today. So feet underneath your hips underneath your shoulders down my back, high Steve. Bring your arms up over your head so they're next to your ears, your shoulders stay down, your toes can wiggle, your weight's in the middle of your feet, your knees can wiggle here, they're not going to be locked. Then just carefully shift your weight forward to the balls of your feet and try to lift your heels. Just playing with our weight placement. Fingertips reaching up towards the ceiling. Then find a chair squat position so your tailbone goes back to where the wall meets the floor behind you. Carefully lower your heels, wiggle your toes. Hi, Ralph Porter. And from here, bring your arms back behind you. Hi, Beth. So your fingertips reach to where the wall meets the floor behind you. Push down through your feet. Bring your arms up to a V. Keep your shoulders down. Find your squat. Reach your fingertips back. 2 counts to come up for 2. And sink down for 2. Again. 1, 2. Now single count. Same move. So lift and sink. Lift and sink. 2 more. And then both arms come up together. Forward fold. Either grab your elbows or let your hands fall to the floor. Either way, your toes can wiggle, your knees are slightly bent. Try to straighten your left leg and bend your right knee. So you're sitting into your left hip. All of your toes can wiggle. Change sides. Straighten your right leg and bend your left knee, sitting into your right hip. You'll feel this all the way up your leg into your glute. Then bend both knees. Lift your tailbone up. Slowly unroll your back. At the top, shoulders down and back. Both arms come up. Inhale, reach up. Dog crossing, forward fold. Unroll. 3, 2, let's do it again. Both arms come up. Uh-oh, my water is in danger. Unroll it. 4, 3, 2, take your right arm, reach up and over. Bend both knees. Forward fold. Left arm over to your right. And up, let's reverse. So over to your right, bend both knees, fold to the middle, right arm to the left, slightly faster to your left. So bend, circle, and up, other way to your right, over, both arms come up, inhale, reach up, fold, tailbone lifts up, unroll, yes, glutes, round quarter, both arms come up. This time, bend both knees far enough to get your hands to the floor, step your feet back, and find your downward facing dog. Just looks like an upside down V. Your tailbone lifts up to where the wall meets the ceiling behind you. Your heels press into the floor. Your palms also press into the floor. Then lastly, press your chest through your shoulders. Then lower your hips to plank, hands over or under your shoulders. Maybe your knees find the floor. Either plank will work. From either plank, push down and find your down dog. 2 counts to any plank. So lower for 2, lift up. Do it again. Lower for 2, lift up. Same thing. Lower for 2, press down once more. And hold your down dog. Pressing your chest through your shoulders. Heels lift and lower, lift and lower. Do it again. 2 more. Then hold your down dog. Shift your weight over to your right hand and foot and bring your left leg up until you feel the stretch behind your right leg. Now you're welcome to stay here or bend your left knee and open your left hip. If you took the bending rotation, straighten back out to your 3-legged dog. You can stay right here or lower your hips to plank and bring your left knee to your left elbow. If you came down here, press back up to your 3-legged dog. Your option is to stay here or lower with knee, lower down, 1, 2, back up. Do it again, lower, 1 more, and then hold your 3-legged dog. Both feet to the floor, find your down dog in the middle, adjust your position, then shift over to your left hand and foot, and bring your right leg up until you feel the stretch behind your left leg. Same thing on this side, you can stay here, or bend your your right knee, and open your right hip. If you took the bend and rotation, straighten back out to your 3-legged dog where you can stay or you can lower your hips and bring your right knee to your right elbow. Ralph, you're killing me. Press back up. Stay here or come with me. Lower down for 2. 1, 2, and up. Again, lower for 2. 1 more time. Then hold your 3-legged dog. Both legs to the floor. Down dog in the middle. How are your arms doing? Lower your hips to plank. Knees stay down or up. And try to bring your right leg up next to your right hand. Maybe your back knee finds the floor. Maybe not. Either way, your right toes can wiggle here. Maybe you touch your right knee. Yes, have a great day. You too, Ralph. Extend your right fingertips up to the ceiling. Wiggle your toes on your right foot. Both hands to the floor. Engage your core. Bring your right leg back to plank. Any plank, knees down or not. Left leg. Slowly step up. Maybe your back knee comes down. Either way, you can wiggle your left toes. Maybe you touch your knee. Maybe you reach up. Breathing in and out. Both hands to the floor. Engage your core. Step back to plank. That's your pattern. Let's make it flow. Right leg, step up. Reach or touch your knee, or neither of those. Up to you. As long as you're breathing, we're trying to build some heat and get our heart rate to start climbing up. Again, right. Reach one more time, and then hold any plank. If your knees are still up, now's the time to put them down. Release your feet, take your hips to your heels. Child's pose here, pressing your chest through your shoulders, then round your back up and find a modified plank. That's hands under your shoulders, knees on the floor, hips in line with your knees and your head. Fingertips towards me. You're welcome to stay here or bend your elbows a little bit or more. Either way, push the floor away from you and bring your hips back to your heels. Child's pose, that's your pattern. You can come with me or stay. Totally lost my brain on that cue. All right, so we'll go through it one more time just for me. Round up on your modified plank. Maybe you bend your elbows, press away and come back. Make it flow. Round up, hold, or bend. And child's pose. Here's where I want it to be in this rhythm. But somehow, when I tried to get it out, I was on the wrong place in the music. Again, round up, hold or bend, do it again. Twice more. Round, hold or bend. Last time. On the next pass, modified plank and hold it there. Tuck your toes, push down. Find your down dog. Lower your knees. Release your feet, hips to your heels. That's our pattern. Make it slow. Round up, push down. Lower your knees. Release your feet. Child's pose. Do it again. We'll round up for 2. Push down. So really use the floor right here. Push against it to come up. Push down. This time, modified plank and hold. Hold your modified plank. Shoulders away from your ears. Tuck your toes. Try to lift your knees. Maybe you shift to your left hand and foot and pick your right leg up. If you did that, bring your right knee into your chest. Maybe cross it under. Once you're here, you have an option to open to a side plank with a split stance. Feel free to bring your right knee in and bend it. Either way, top arm can reach towards me. If you took the reach, bring it back up. Now here's your rotation. Bring your left hand back to the floor. Engage your core. Come back to your center plank. Let's try to walk through that on the other side. Shift over your right hand and foot. Maybe you pick your left knee up. Maybe you bring it into the chest. Maybe you cross under. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you open up to a split side plank. Maybe your left knee finds the floor. Either way, maybe your top arm reaches towards me. If it did, bring it back up and then rotate back to your plank position. If your leg is still out there, bring it in and find your plank. Lift your tailbone up, down dog. Walk your feet up towards your hands to a forward fold. Let your head hang. Tailbone lift. Unroll at the top. Adjust your outfit if it has shifted. Grab a sip of whatever you're drinking. Then grab your Restarting My bar. Either way, bend your knees, whether you're picking up dumbbells or the bar. Shoulders down and back. Feet underneath your hips. Hips underneath your shoulders. Your toes can wiggle. Find your squat. Push down and squeeze your glutes. So if you're using dumbbells, they're hanging at your sides. Overhand grip on either the bar or the dumbbells. Push down, squeeze your glutes. Let's try single squats here. So sink, push down. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Remember that the floor is your own personal leg press. So you push against it to come up. One more at the top, hold, elbows down. Bar or dumbbells, press up on a diagonal to where the wall meets the ceiling in front of you. Can you wiggle your knees? Bring the bar down or the dumbbells, one of each, one squat and one press right here. So squat, lower the elbows, diagonal press, do it again. This is your pattern. Pushing down to come up. One more in this tempo, and then we'll make it flow, squat to press. So squat, press. So you're pushing down to come up. Maybe your left knee comes up at the top, and then sink, press, sink, press. We'll do 4 more like that. So 4, press, 3, 2, and then just the squat right here. We'll play with this. I'm going to bring something in that I did in the class on Wednesday. So as you squat, shift your weight over to your right foot. No weight on your left. So it's a single leg squat, easy enough. And then slow motion, left leg diagonally back. Sink your hips and tap. Do it again. 1, 2, single counts here. Sink, touch. 2 more. Now single leg squat. Sorry, that was the leg cue. We're going to alternate these moves. One of each. Left leg diagonally back, sink. 1 single leg squat. Diagonally back, sink. Single leg squat. Do it again. Sink, touch, squat. Sink your hips, touch, squat. So your hips go back on the squat. Down right there. Back, down. We'll go twice more on this side. So sink, press, back. Last time. Both feet on the floor. Squat in the middle. Your right booty should be a little sore. We'll go back to 1 squat and 1 press. So squat, lower the elbows, diagonal press. Again. 2 more in that tempo. Squat, touch, up. There's no touch to press. Now make it flow, squat to press. Squat, press. Maybe your right knee comes up at the top and squat. Push down. To make it match, we'll do 4 more from here. So 4, press. Push down. Now just the squat. Whew. How's your heart rate? As you squat, shift over to your left foot. No weight on your right. Here's your single leg squat. Slow motion, diagonally back. Sink your hips. Push down and tap again. 1, 2, single count. And sink, push down. 2 more. Single leg squat right here. So remember, we're going to alternate these. 2 more here. And then diagonally sink your hips once. Single leg squat. Diagonally back, sink. Squat here. Hips go back and then down and back. Try not to put too much weight on your right toes here. Do it again. Sink, touch, squat. Again. We have 2 more from here. Sink, up. Last one. And both legs on the floor, squat in the middle. Your booty's even now. If you're using a bar, you'll follow me. If you're using dumbbells, keep your arms at your sides for now. With the bar, flip your grip, 1 hand at a time. Other hand. Dumbbells are hanging. Bar will roll up to the elbows. Lace your fingers. Now if you're using dumbbells, Hands are at the sides. Bring them up and cross your chest. Keep them close to your body. Feet wide. Toes to the corners. Straight down, straight up. So no more hinging forward for this little bit anyway. So sink, push down. Can you wiggle your toes? Hold your sink position, hold, pulse. Be aware of your foot position. Can you wiggle your toes? Are your knees pointing the same direction as your toes? For 8, 7, chest up, 4, 3, hold here, both heels lift up. Extend your legs, lower your heels, sink your hips. Heels up, extend faster here. So sink, press up. Working through your feet, sink, press up. 4 more just like that. In 4 and 3, 2 more, and then just the hip sink right here, hip sink. Again, heels lift up 2 times. Lift and lower. Now 1 hip sink, 1 heel lift. Do it again, same pattern, slightly faster right here. So sink, press, working through your feet, and then faster even here. Straight through, press through your feet. In 4, 3, 2, hold yourself up. Hold, bend your knees, pulse here, 2, 3, and hold. Lower your heels, wiggle your toes, press up, shake your legs out, toes towards me, dumbbells here, or lace your fingers with a bar. Easy enough. We've been here before. It's a squat. Toes can wiggle, twice more, then balance on your right foot, left knee comes up. Press your heel to me, and center. Press your heel behind you, and center slightly faster, so it's front, center, back, again, front, center. I'm just doing a wardrobe check. Front, center, back. Last time, hold your leg behind you, hold here, press your left hip towards me, flex your left foot and pulse. Is your chest lifted? Are your shoulders down and back? Are you breathing? Just a few things to remember. As you pulse, try to extend your toes behind you. Keep everything square to the front for 4, 3. Now semicircle with your left leg to the front and back. Do it again. Front for 2 and back. 2 more times. Front for 2, back. Once more. Then hold your leg behind you. Pulse right here. As you pulse, take your foot back to a flex position. Pressing your left hip forward. Try to bend your back knee. Now you're pulsing in a bent knee position. You'll feel that in your hamstring. Guess that's a sign for a contracted muscle, I don't know. As you pulse, take your left knee to the side of the room. Are you breathing? Is your chest lifted? 4 more here, and then we do the last part of this. Hold your pulse, bend your standing leg, your heels meet. Come back up, do it again. Heels meet for 2. Try that in single count. So you bend, lift, bend, just 2 more. You have this, hold it up. Give me 4 pulses for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake your legs out. You know, feet parallel squats here. I know your right booty is on fire. I get it, so is mine. Alrighty, back to where we started. But before we do the other side, let's get a little sorbet going for the booty. Feet wide, toes to the corners. Just a little exhale for your muscles. 2 more here. 1 more. Come back to the center, parallel, right where we started, squats here. Alrighty, you refresh now. We'll do either side in 2 squats. Balance on your left leg. Right knee comes up. Press your heel towards me. Center, take it back. I hope my bottoms of my feet are clean. Center, single count. Front, center, back. Is your chest lifted? Is your right hip pressing forward towards me? Extend, bend. Once more, hold your right leg behind you. Flex and pulse. I'm going to turn a little bit so you can see it. So press your right hip forward towards me. Flex your back foot. As you pulse, try to extend your right toes. For 4, 3, hold your pulse, semicircle to the front. For 2, back. Is your chest lifted? Are you breathing? Are your shoulders down and back? Yes, should be the answer to all of those. Once more. This time, hold your leg back and pulse your right leg up. As you pulse, flex your right foot. Now as you pulse, try to bend your back knee. So now, hamstring is engaged, whereas before it was mostly coming from your hip and your glute. Press your right hip forward, chest up and breathe. As you pulse, take your right knee out to the side of the room. That should change where it grabs on the glute, sure. For 4, 3, now slowly bend your standing leg, your heels meet. Come back up, do it again. 1, 2, now single counts, you have this. Bend, press, bend, just 2 more. And then we pulse at the top right here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake your legs out, you're even. Parallel squats here. All right, if you're using dumbbells, bring down by your sides. If you're using a bar, unlace your fingers, unroll your bar, flip your grip, one hand at a time. Everybody's back to their start in an overhand grip. Whether you're using a bar or dumbbells, place them down in front of you, away from your space. We won't use them again in this class. Now's a great time to towel off and or grab a sip of whatever you're drinking. Up to you. I'm gonna drink some of this water in a wine glass in a choreographed manner. Alrighty, well, almost choked. Let me set this down. Alrighty, you wanna be sort of near the front edge of your mat. I'm gonna take a little step back. I feel like I'm in your face. So we've done a million of these already. This is sort of our bass drum. We'll do this in between our moves. Touch your knees, knuckles up. Seems that the dogs have settled down. Keep this in your head. This is the first part of our pattern. For 4, push down. 3, push through your feet. 1 more. Hold your arms up. Left arm comes down and up, right arm. So this is your arm pattern. You can step out on your left and right. Easy enough. Most of you have done this. Maybe you sink your hips. Sink, press, sink, push against the floor. Maybe as you sink, you release your left arm, makes a little circle. 1 more. Feet parallel, squat, touch your knees. 4, and up. 3, push through your feet. 1 more. Step out left. Maybe you sink in, release. You don't have to, could be here. You decide. Parallel squat. Touch your knees. 2 more. Step out left. Maybe you release for 4 and up. 3, 2, parallel squat. Touch your knees. We'll do it again. 2 more. Step out on your left. Sink and release or not. 2 more. Parallel squat. Touch your knees. Push down through your feet. Palms together. Keep your squat. Shoulders down and back. Slow motion. Left leg diagonally back. Sink for 2. Other way. Sink for 2. 1, 2. Now when you sink, maybe you reach up behind you. Not to the floor, but up behind you. Chest lift. Single count here. Sink. Push down. Sink. Push down. Oh, something's in my throat. 4 more. 4. Push down. 3, 2. Parallel squat. All right. You have that. That part is a small part of this combo. Take your feet just slightly wider than your hips. Right arm behind you. Right arm up like a goalpost. Sure. Hold yourself up. Elbow to your knee. And out. One more slowly. 1, 2, balance. Single count. Look up and down. Up. Easy enough. Try to keep your elbow lifted. Up tempo from here. 4, 3, 2. Find your squat. Down up. Both arms behind. Right arm up. Goalpost. 2 more. We'll go slow motion. Left knee comes up slowly. 1, balance. Take it back up again slowly. 1, 2, single counts here. Up and out. Up and out. Can we go up tempo from here? 4, 3, 2, find your squat. I'm not sure, I should be, but I'm not. I believe it's that single count tempo we'll use. All right, palms together. Remember the first part, left leg diagonally back once. Come up other way, reach behind you, not down. One more, wide parallel squat right here. Left arm behind, right arm up to goal pose. Here we go, single counts, left knee comes up. No, it's a quick one. Parallel, wide squat, not parallel. It is parallel, but it's wide. Left arm comes up. Let's try it. Single count. So single and double right here. 4, 3, 2, wide parallel squat. How am I doing? Teaching you guys this new combo. All right, left leg diagonally back here. So sink up. 2 more. Wide parallel squat. Left arm up. Sure. 2 more like this. Then we move. Right knee up tempo here. Just 4, 3, 2. Wide squat. Right leg diagonally back. Sink up. 2 more. This time your right arm, your left arm comes up. This is how we just did. My brain is swirling. Let's try it. Up tempo, right knee in. 4, 3, 2, wide parallel squat. Left leg diagonally back here. Up. 2 more. Your right arm comes up. Left knee. 4, 3, 2, wide parallel squat. 1 more. Right leg diagonally back. 2 more. Left arm comes up. Right knee comes up. 4, 3, 2, wide parallel squat. Now my brain is so jumbled by teaching this new combo to you that I can't remember whether or not I did both sides. Hi, Micah. So here's what I'll try to do in my live situation. We're gonna do right knee, left arm. Then we'll move through it. I'll try to cue you, yes? Left arm up. Up tempo, knee lift. For 4, 3, 2, wide parallel squat. Now the other side, right here. 4, 3, 2, wide parallel squat. Now left leg diagonally back, reach up. 4, 3, 2, wide parallel squats here, arms behind. Now, let's try to do this in a different pattern, the way I originally meant it to be, but not the way it turned out that I did it. We'll take 2 times slowly with your right knee and your left arm, and then 1 diagonally back. Looks like this. So up, lower, now left leg diagonally back. 1, 2, and other side, right here. Up, down, right leg diagonally back. 1, 2, right knee, and up. Left leg diagonally back. 1, 2, this leg, and 1 more. Right leg diagonally back. 1, 2, wide parallel squat. So that was initially what I wanted it to be, but I see when we go up tempo that we need 4. So let's try it. Up tempo, right leg, left arm, 4, up tempo. 4, 3, 2, other side. 4, 3, wide parallel squat. Down, up, arms up, touch your, what are these, your ears? Left leg diagonally back. So this will be our pattern because I think it makes more sense. Physically, right leg, left arm, up tempo. 4, 3, 2, other leg. 4, 3, 2, wide squats here. Ears up, ears up. Now left leg diagonally back, right here. So 4, chest up. 3, that'll be our pattern instead of what I planned. Right knee, left arm. 4, 3, 2, other way, left knee. 4, 3, wide parallel squat. Touch your ears, reach. 2 more. Left leg diagonally back. 4, push down. 3, 2 more. Wide parallel squat. Okay. Sorry about all the bumps in the road there. But now we have it for next time. Bring your feet underneath your hips. Keep your squat. Take a little step back. You want room in front of you. Remember, you push down to find the top of your squat. 2 more. Then your left leg steps towards me 1 time. Other side, right leg. Front leg will bend, press off. Bend, press off. So your back leg stays straight. Arms go opposite your front leg. So you lean, sort of lateral lunge, but to the corner. Push off of your front leg. Front leg bent, push off. 2 more. Step to your left. Just step. Other way. This is the same pattern, but now to the side. Your inside leg stays straight. Outside leg will bend. Arms go opposite your leg and circle up. So bend, circle, bend, circle. Easy enough. Let's do 4 more like that. So 4, 3, 2, towards me, left leg, reach behind you, and up, other side. 2 more. Step to your left. You can loose the arms if that's too crazy. Check your heart rate. If you're wearing a gadget, just glance down towards me. If you're not wearing a gadget, see if you can talk. Step out to your left, right here. 4, 3, inside leg is straight. Towards me, make sure your chest is up. Belly button pull towards your spine. Step to your left, right here. 4, 3, 2, last set. Towards me on your left. For 4, 3, 2. Step to your left, last set. In 4, 3, 2. Parallel squat, palms together. How's your heart rate doing? Can you still talk? Check it if you're wearing one of these little numbers. I wonder how accurate these are. Seems fairly accurate. For me anyway. Shoulders down and back. You should be sort of in the middle of your space. Cross your forearms. Sort of the same way we started the last set. All right, you ready? We'll start with our left leg. Step towards me, just give it a step. Out, other way. Again. Your back heel pops up off the floor. Pop it, back heel up. Both knees bend. Maybe sink a little further into a forward lunge. Then you push down to come up. Easy enough. Find your parallel squat. Palms together. They should have enough space behind you to step back. Left leg steps back once. Together. Then your right can be just a step, or you can Sink your hips. Sink, push down. So when you sink your hips, you want to feel the stretch on the inside of your leg. Then you push down to the middle of your feet to come up. Maybe you reach up behind you. Definitely not down. Only reach up. 2 more. Parallel squat. So we'll put those two together. It's a forward step lunge and then step back sink. Here we go. Left leg towards me. 4, press. 3, push down. 2, left leg steps back. Maybe sink. Push down. 2 more. Step towards me. Left side lunge. Step push off the floor. 3, 2, step back on your left. Left, together, right. 2 more. Do it again. Left leg towards me. Cross. 4, cross. 3, 2, step back left. Sink your hips. Push down to come up. Use the floor. 1 last step towards me. Left leg. And 4. Back heel pops up. Push down to come up. Step back left. Right here. 4, 3, 2, parallel squat. Which hardly ever happens. Sink, push down, squeeze your glutes at the top, and then hop or pedal right here. So the pedal is 1 foot always on the floor. Hop is both feet leaving the floor. Either way, you'll step out to the sides and step. So pedal, step, or hop, jump. Same arms as the step lunge in front. 4 to go. So 4, 3, finish with your arms up this time. Left arm, toes towards me, right arm. Are your hips under your shoulders? They should be. Knees bent. Toes towards me. Maybe you lean as you reach. Lean up. 2 more. And then hop or pedal right here. 4. Maybe pedal, step. Arms finish up. Left arm, reach. Can you wiggle your toes? 2 more. Hop or pedal here. 4. Hop or step. Are you breathing? Arms finish up. Left arm. 4. Up. 3. We'll go 1 more time. Hop or pedal. 4. 3. 2. Arms finish up. Left arm. 4. 3. Palms together. Wide parallel squat. Let your heart rate settle. Check your heart rate. See how you feel. Maybe, sometimes this number can be high, and then you feel fine. Sometimes you feel incredibly out of breath if your heart rate's not that high. So you don't always have to work off your gadget. It's called your perceived exertion, how you feel in that moment. 4 more here. You have 4, 3. On the last one, stay up. Toes to the corners, sink straight down. Push down to come up. Fingertips up and out. Up with the arms. They lower and lift. The lift comes by pushing against the floor to come up. This time, hold it down. Left heel lifts. Rotate to your right. Come back to the center. Lower your heel and up. Sink your hips. Right heel. Rotate to your left. Back to the center. Heel down. Come up. Let's try it up. Tempo right here. Left heel up. Rotate. Center. Right heel. Rotate to your left. Do it again. Left heel to the right. Other way to your left. 1 more time each way. So left, right. Right heel comes up, rotate left. Center just the down and up. So sink, press. We're almost done with this section. Now 3 pulses down. For 3, 2, 2, feet together and out. 3, 2, together and out. That together can be a jump by pushing down against the floor. Together, bring it in or jump. Step or jump. 3, 2, we'll go twice more of stepping in or jumping. Last one. 3, 2, just a sink. Palms together. My watch has given up. It's like heart rate so high, we're not even gonna play. Palms together. Bring your feet parallel. Inhale, bring your arms up. Hands on your legs. Bend your knees, round your back. And then release your back. Tuck your hips to get the round. Release, do it again. Release this time. Come all the way up. Shoulders down and back. Grab a sip of whatever you brought to drink. I'll turn to the side. You're welcome to work straight on, but I'll turn sideways. When I do my front arm, it'll be the arm closest to the screen if you're sideways. And the back arm, the arm further away. Sounds like I'm wonky on my gadget. All right, we're going no equipment for our core section. I have such a bad habit of not bending my knees when I lean over. That is an old gymnast habit. To just do this, not always so great. Normal people, bend your knees, have a seat. Sitting sideways if you're able to, or if you feel like it. Knees bent, feet flat on the floor, shoulders down and back. You're right on top of your butt bones. Arms out in front, shoulders down and back. Half curl down. 1, 2, and up. Do it again. Half curl and up. Same thing. Half curl. Again. Half curl. Palms together. Squeeze underneath your armpits. Come forward. You want to engage your lats as you curl down. Curl. As you curl, your fingertips go up on a diagonal to where the wall meets the ceiling in front of you. Again, curl. Lift so it's not a swing. It's a carefully placed movement. This time you'll hold in the curl position. Maybe your front leg extends out. Set it down, back leg. Are you squeezing underneath your armpits? Keeping your shoulders away from your ears. Again, extend. Let's do it again for 4. Curl, squeeze underneath your armpits. 1 more. And forward fold. Round your back. Release your low back. Knees can be bent or as straight as you'd like them to be. Actively separating your shoulder blades. Chin to your chest. Inhale. On your exhale, flex both feet. Bring your eyes up first, and your shoulders, and then your body. Bend both knees again. We're not done with that. Sitting up tall, make sure you're on top of your butt bone. If you're curled, when you try to roll, you'll roll on your glutes. But be on top of your booty bones. Arms out front, palms together. Curl down. 1, 2, and up. Do it again. So curl for 2 and up. Keep your curl, but bring your knuckles together. Thumbs at your chest. Curl. So it's the same move, just a different arm placement. Curl. That was just me scooching up on my mat. So curl, shoulders down. This time you'll hold your curl, and then your front knee can lift. So it really comes from the hip. The knee is just what you're thinking with your brain to lift it up, but the movement is in your hip. Thumbs stay planted on your chest. Maybe you rotate towards me and away from me. So your thumbs stay glued to your body. Maybe your forearm gets to your knee. That's the most you would rotate. Elbows stay out to the side. Let's try a double pulse here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Are you breathing? Are you pressing your shoulders down? 4, 3, 2, and then forward fold, round your back. Knees can be It can be straight or bent. Rounding your back, chin to your chest. Inhale. On your exhale, flex both feet, eyes up first, shoulders, and then your body. At the top, tuck your hips, fingertips out to the side to help you roll down. When you're all the way down, bring your knees into your chest and rock your knees side to side. Might get a little snap, crackle, pop. I like to extend my top leg. Most of you know that. You don't have to. I just like the extra stretch. It gives me on the glutes and up. One more. Back to the center. Hands at the side of your hips. Shoulders on the floor. Untuck your hips to your belly button, level to your pelvis bone. 9 degrees at the hip and the knee. Your legs are your dumbbells. Your calves are parallel to the floor. You should already have resistance in your core. Keep your palms by your hips. Back leg extends out to the wall in front of you. Front leg stays straight. That's all you're doing for now. Now 4 counts to change sides. So 4, 3, 2. You're there on 1. Slowly 4, 3. Now 2 counts to get there. It's 1, 2, 1, 2. So the temptation here is to bring your knee further in towards your chest. You'll try to stop it at 9 degrees at the hip and the knee. Single count for 3. So it's 3, 2. Put the brakes on and pulse. And 3, 2. Put the brakes on and pulse. So your core stays neutral. Belly button level to your pelvis bone. Shoulder blades on the floor. Did I mention that you're breathing? Again. 3, 2. One more time each side. So 3, 2. Put the brakes on. Last time. 3, 2. Hold and pulse. Bring both knees in for a moment. We're not done. Knees into the chest. Wrap your arms around your knees. Squeeze underneath your armpits. Roll your shoulder blades up. You're curled up in a little ball. Arms and legs extend out on any kind of a diagonal, whichever works for you. Lower, making more resistance. Wrap up into a little ball. Extend where you need. Wrap to a little ball. Extend so you're only going low if you need the resistance. So you decide the level of your diagonals. Exhale for 2 and in. Squeeze under your armpits. 1. Resist the weight. You can exhale here. Inhale. Do it again. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Twice more. Exhale. Last one. We'll stay wrapped into a little ball and then release. Fingertips behind your ears. Untuck your hips. 9 degrees with the hip and the knee. Is your spine neutral? Belly button level to your pelvis bone. Extend your back leg to the wall in front of you. Squeeze under your back armpit and roll your back shoulder blade just off the floor. Let the elbow hang. I know it's tempting to wrap it around. Leave it back. Slowly change in 4, 3. Find your position. Are you 90 degrees at the hip and the knee? Is your elbow falling away? 2 counts to make the change. 1, 2. It's slow. 1, 2, 1. Feel your core working here. Roll down, roll up. Again. Are you breathing? Single count here. So it's up, up. It's not fast. No pulling or swinging. Final 4, 3, 2. Release. Pull knees into your chest. Hello. Feet on the floor, close to your hips. Palms next to your hips. Tuck your hips, push your feet down to lift your hips up. So you're in a diagonal line from your shoulders to your hips to your knees. Can you wiggle your toes? You should be able to. Maybe you grab onto your towel or your mat. Maybe you lace your fingers underneath you.
and scoop your shoulder blades closer together. Either way, you're pushing down through the middle of your feet. You should be able to wiggle your toes. If your fingers are laced, unlace them and bring your spine back to the floor. Front knee comes into your chest. Extend your left or your front leg up. Only until you feel the stretch behind the leg. Maybe your back leg stays where it is. Maybe it walks out. Up to you. Find your point of flexibility. Either way, shoulder blades on the floor. Bend your front knee right here. So bend into the chest. Extend your heel up. Do it again. So flex. Bend the knee. Drive the heel up. Once more. Flex and bend. Push your heel up. This time you'll hold. Does not matter where the leg is as long as you're feeling the stretch behind it. Front arm goes anywhere on the inside of the front leg. Press the leg to the side, but only far enough to feel the stretch on the inside of your leg. Press your back hip to the floor. Press both heels out to the walls. Breathing all the way in and out. And then release. Bend your front knee back to the chest. Front arm reaches towards knee. Back arm across. Take the knee away from your screen for a full spine rotation. Breathing all the way in and out. And come back to the center. Let's do the other side. Front foot on the floor. Extend your back leg up. Are your shoulders on the floor? Maybe your front leg walks out to another flexibility point. Either way, flex your back foot, bend the knee to the chest. Send the heel up. Do it again. Flex and bend. Push your heel up. Once more, flex and bend. Drive the heel up. This time you'll hold wherever you feel the stretch behind. Back arm on the inside of your back leg. Push the leg to the side. Only far enough to feel the stretch on the inside of the leg. Press your front hip down to the floor. Breathing. Forget to mention that part. Flex both feet. Push your heels out to the wall. Then bend your back knee to the center. Back arm out to the side. Front arm across your knee. Take your knee over towards knee. Breathing as you do it. Reach out to your back fingertips. My spine is ready today. Come back to the center. Both knees to the chest. One leg crosses over the other. Grab your knees or walk your hands down. Either way, pull your knees towards your chest. You will feel this on the back side of your top leg going all the way into your glutes. The long stretch there. And release, change sides. Other leg on top. Grab the knees or walk down further. It doesn't matter where, as long as you do pull the knees in without torquing your knees. Pull the knees to your chest. Feel the stretch all the way down to the center of your glutes here. For 4, 3, 2, and slowly release. Both feet on the floor. Flip over onto your stomach. Arms and legs extended all the way out. Front arm reaches back. Grab where your shoelaces would be. Option to bend your back arm and make a fist. You can rest your forehead on your fist. Either way, pulling your heel to your hip, hip to the floor. You'll feel the quadriceps open up. And slowly release, change sides. Same option to bend your elbow and make a fist. Reach your back arm around. Grab where your shoelaces would be. I don't think I mentioned the after party at all today. We'll do small to medium dumbbells, upper body work. All right. If you can, keep your back arm pulling on where your shoelaces would be and bring your front arm around to meet it. If you're not quite here, you'll work on this, maybe grabbing your heels. Sorry. My husband, who really hates this music, was just doing some very creative choreography. All right, get your feet in your hands, push your hands into your feet. I can't, anytime he does that, I lose it. All right, push your hands into your feet
Maybe lift your knees. Maybe lift your chest. And release. He's not even doing it anymore. Out of your chest. Press your chest up. Lift your hips to your heels. Oh, you're welcome, Beth. Hips to your heels. Next week I'm Sunday, Monday, Wednesday. I have a doctor's appointment I forgot about next Friday. And round your back up. Hands underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes. Round your back. Push down to the floor. Lift your tailbone up. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Let your head hang. Tailbone lift. Slowly unroll your back. One bone at a time. When you're all the way up, this class is done. All right, after party, upper body, dumbbells in 5 minutes. Or I will see you next week. I will post my schedule tomorrow on Instagram and Facebook. Sunday, Monday, Wednesday. Let me know now. Sorry about next Friday, but I tried to change it and I couldn't, as you can imagine. All right, thanks you guys.